Coach, last week you talked about trying to get the guys inspired and how that was missing in the most recent game against UAB. Did you see some of the same issues in this one?
I do not. I thought our team played much harder. I thought we flashed at times, especially from a defensive standpoint. We tackled well. We forced punt situations, which is dramatically different when an opponent go down the first 6 possessions or so like they did a week ago and score. That wasn't the case. I thought our defense played hard. I thought our offense sputtered and continued to sputter, but I never thought our guys quit. You look at the very last offensive play, the very last special teams play, the very last defensive play, and you see guys still out there competing. They're kicking a PAT. We're attempting to go after it and get it. And so I do not think it was the same display of effort or enthusiasm to try to achieve victory as it was a week ago. I know the scoreboard doesn't indicate that, but a much more competitive game on this Saturday.
All the way to the right, Jerry.
Coach, did you get a chance to check on DJ? How's he doing?
Not well. He's not doing well.
You know if it's what it was?
Yeah, he'll be out for the year.
How would you evaluate his performance at the quarterback position, and what went into the decision to play him the whole game?
The decision to play him the whole game was one that allowed us what we felt was our best opportunity in the back end of a season, where if we're in position and the game is in the balance, you're conscientious of the development of the room as a whole. And so what we were not going to do was play a guy for snaps, for sport in his development. We were going to play the guy who we thought could handle a situation, has been in these situations. Meanwhile, we allowed the others' progress to continue to develop. It was good to see at the back end a Bryce Rivers jump in, and we'll have to count on him in coming weeks as well as we unfold the back end of this season. But I thought, at times we put the ball where it needed to be and did not catch it. I mean, he placed it, and then other times balls were up 50-50, and they may have been a little too far inside, a little short, or times where you got to go and compete and get it. And so we need more play. Not necessarily just out of quarterback, but out as receiver play as well, protection as well. It's certainly not just all on his shoulders. It's a team. And so it's the same ball that opponent throw against us. That's a 50-50 ball, and they got to go up and take it from us. So we throw that same ball, we have to go up and have that same type of aggression, knowing that it's my ball or nobody's ball. And if I don't come down with it, nor should he. And we didn't do that. We didn't do that. We didn't catch the ball. We didn't play throw and catch well enough at all as a team, not necessarily just DJ.
Coach, this was the lowest attendance that there's been in a game for a UTSA home game. Do you see that as a reflection on the state of the program at this point?
I can't control that. There's nothing I can do about that. All we can do is show up and play for one another, for our university, for our alumni base, and give our best effort. And that's what we're doing right now. We're competing to the best of our ability. And unfortunately, right now, it's not resulting into the wins that we desire. But I'm not into keeping account of attendance. I'm into developing a program, developing young men to be better on and off the football field.
Frank, the lack of rushing game, I know that's got to be frustrating for you. What do you attribute that to?
Inconsistency, whether it's the inability to get a push from a front, or at times when you start dealing in an RPO zone read world, you relegate yourself to reads that are based on that of a defense. And sometimes those reads are spot on, and sometimes they're not. But I thought Brendan Brady did some really good things today. I thought he was able to slice it in there and move the ball down the field. It's hard to get in rhythm when you don't get series of play, when you're 3 and out and have 20 snaps in the first half, it's very difficult to be able to get the plays called that you desire, especially when it's half of that of your opponent. And so I think when you look at it from a holistic run-pass ratio standpoint, the game unfolds and makes that what it is. And so we'll have to continue to press upon those things, to block better, to run better, to throw and catch the ball better. The basic fundamentals of football. There's really nothing magical about it. It's just us and our ability of perfecting those things.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.